is Birdie. Birdie is a happy bird who likes to sing. She lives in a nest in a tall tree. Birdie feels cosy and safe in her nest. Birdie likes to catch worms and talk with her friend, Mr Frog. Mr Frog lives in a pond with green lily pads. One day, when Birdie was talking to Mr Frog, she spotted some dark clouds in the sky. She heard a tiny breeze blowing through the leaves. She felt a little ruffle of her feathers, and she felt a big ruffle of her feathers. The wind was blowing harder and harder. Birdie was worried and flew back up to her nest. The sky got darker and darker. Ping, ping, ping. It started to rain. The wind blew harder and harder. Woo, woo. Everything rattled and shook. Birdie had to hold on tight. She didn't like the loud noise of the wind or the rattling and shaking. It was scary. Suddenly, snap! Birdie's tree broke, and she went flying through the air. She landed near Mr Frog, who was hiding under some plants. "It's a cyclone," said Mr Frog. They cuddled and shivered together under a broken branch. They sang songs because they didn't like the sound of the wind. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Ooh, ooh. Suddenly, the noise stopped. Shh. It was so quiet. There was not even a tiny sound. Phew, sighed Birdie. Phew, said Mr Frog. But suddenly, the wind started again. Birdie and Mr Frog jumped with fright. When the cyclone stopped, Birdie flew back to her tree. Oh no! Her nest was gone. Birdie had lost all her feathers in the storm, and she had also lost her home. She was very sad. She started to cry. Mr Frog was worried too. His beautiful pond was dirty and full of mud and rubbish. All the lily pads were gone. What were they going to do? Lots of helpers came. Birdie did not like the sound of the helicopters which came to help. Chop, chop, chop went the blades as they spun round and round, making a big whooshing wind. Roar went the engines. Birdie was frightened and covered her ears with her wings. Mr Frog went under the water with a loud splash. The helpers brought buckets and shovels and saws to clean and fix. Zzz went the saws. Swish, swish went the brooms. Some helpers brought sticks to build Birdie a new nest. Some of Birdie's friends brought feathers to make a new coat. Soon everything was clean. All the rubbish was gone. Birdie had a bright new coat with lots of colours. She had a warm nest. She and Mr Frog were safe and happy again.